Valley Club, get some free stuff right now just for voting for the next member of the upcoming Vigilante team. Hitmonkey, Rachel Cole Alves, Phantom Rider, you get to choose which is the character coming to Marvel Strike Force, and you get some free stuff for doing it. More and more Odins are popping up in Cosmic Crucible defense, so how do you solve this Dark Dimension 8 problem? And what are the best picks for Dark Dimension 7 and Dark Dimension 8? I got my picks, and we're answering the rest of your questions in the mailbag because it is Monday, and if you're ready for all of that and more, then Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin, and I hope you are having a great day. Yeah, Odin, more and more of them are popping in a while. And you get to vote for the next member of the Vigilante team that is coming to Marvel Strike Force, and it is Mailbag Monday. We're going to answer all of your questions from the mailbag. But before we get to all that stuff, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Strike Force content. We have at least 5 videos per week on a non-travel week. Last week, we were out of town taking care of my dad. This week, later in the week, we're going out of town again for a wedding. But after that, we should be back to normal for a long time. But yeah, minimum of 5 question and answer videos like this, news videos, reveal videos. If it's going to help you in Marvel Strike Force, you're going to find it here on this channel. But let's talk about the new characters coming to Marvel Strike Force. This is a player poll, and this is going to be for our next member of the upcoming Vigilante team. So Hitmonkey, Phantom Rider, Rachel Cole Alves, you get to pick which one you want. Hitmonkey is a fun character. At least in Marvel Snap was a very fun character, very fun card to play with. So I do have a little bit of history with this in a previous game. Phantom Rider, not too familiar with this character. And Rachel Cole Alves, if you watch my interview with Matt Sheets for that leader reveal, this was the character that he was most excited to have come to the game. So if you don't know too much backstory of these characters, Hitmonkey is a hitman that's a monkey. A monkey in the game would be cool in my opinion. Probably be a floating character like Rocket or Cosmo, maybe a small character. Let me know your thoughts on a new assassin monkey coming to the game. Rachel Cole Alves is in that Punisher universe, formerly a member of the Marine Corps, and kind of like Punisher, her family was murdered and she's out for revenge against all the bad guys. So another Punisher universe member. And last but not least is Phantom Rider from Earth 616 from the mid-18th century. Carter Slade is his character's name, another version of Ghost Rider, like a Wild West version of Ghost Rider. Let me know who you're gonna vote for. Let's go back to this. I think my first vote is gonna be for Hitmonkey, but I may not be voting for the same character every poll because I actually like all of these characters, so not sure who wins, but make sure, no matter if your winning character wins or not, make sure you're voting every single day just for the Tower Cores and for that campaign energy. And Dark Dimension 8, not even out for a week as of me recording this, and more Odins are popping in the wild. This is a team that was in Cosmic Crucible Stage 3. Got this screenshot from the Valley Club this morning. Odin, Gladiator, Thanos Endgame, Gladiator, Gore, and Nightcrawler. That made this a little tricky. Now, it's not an easy win to get this, but luckily, it's beatable. You gotta use a lot of meta teams, probably separating a bunch of teams. Merc for money. The old man Logan can kind of solo a lot of teams there. Kang is great on the Masters of Evil. The Tangled Web working a lot of combos, and Apocalypse, depending on the team, can kind of solo some teams himself. So this is a strong team to beat. Odin is going to be a problem in Cosmic Crucible. If you have any other counters for some Odin that you may have seen in either Crucible or War, let me know down in the comments below. Let's move on to the first, let's move on to your mailbag question of the week. Have a Dark Dimension 7 second global question using Cabal, Black Knight, and Gambit. I keep getting clobbered every time. What am I doing wrong? What tools I need to get in order to gear tier 19 to replace someone in Dark Dimension 7. So I probably wouldn't gear up anybody specifically for Dark Dimension right now, especially if you're not through with it. I'm not sure if you're on your second run or do you mean the second global node. What I did, I brought a very similar team in, Cabal, Black Knight. I used Nightcrawler instead of Gambit, and I would find there was a few days that I would just get smashed, and a lot of it had to do with the cooldowns of the Cabal characters. If you get that Cabal, the Iron Patriot special going off, putting the vulnerables on everybody, you get the Namor ultimate going off, and then I was sort of trying to get that Nightcrawler ultimate to go off, but in your case, it would be the Gambit ultimate to go off. If you can get those 3 timed off, plus you got Black Knight and Leader there just giving some assists, providing some damage, that is the day you're going to do a lot of damage. And then after that, you're just trying to use your basics to get reset for the next day. If everything goes as planned, you could use your ultimates all in one day. just use your basics, get the cooldowns all set. So hopefully every single day you could be doing that. Some days you're not going to be able to, and you're just going to be resetting your cooldowns on that run, but you should eventually get through it with that team. You just got to be patient. Make sure you're saving your cooldowns. Some days you're going to kind of just use it as days as reset your cooldowns, and some days you're actually trying to make progress. But if you're trying to make progress every single day without your cooldown set, it will be a little more challenging. At least that's what I found with my run through Dark Dimension 7. All right. Hey, Valley, I got myself in a tricky situation. Need an opinion. I want to bring Old Man Logan and Lady Deathstrike into Dark Dimension 7. Problem, you could probably already guess this. They have the same unique. Sadly, that's the only unique piece both are missing. I do not have a carry in the unrestricted node. Should I do Old Man Logan or Lady Deathstrike first? So if you're looking for someone to carry a lot of the nodes, Old Man Logan is great for that. For myself, on the legendary section in Dark Dimension, most of the damage was done when the other 4 characters were dead and people were just hitting Old Man Logan, and he could get his turn meter and just use his ultimate and his special. Took a majority of the enemies in the legendary section, just Old Man Logan, after the other 4 characters have died. So if you're looking for a carry, Old Man Logan is going to be a great carry. I did not use him in the unrestricted node, so I know he's rated in the legendary section for a carry. It seems like the unrestricted nodes were tuned for Super Skrull and Apocalypse, so he may be good there. He may not be. But yeah, I would go Old Man Logan before Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike is great on her team, great on the Orcus. Old Man Logan is great. Crucible, War, Dark Dimension, anywhere else you could use him, he's going to be great. He's probably not in the arena meta anymore, though, and you're probably not going to use him in raids unless maybe you're replacing Cyclops and the Extreme X-Men team. But if it was me, Old Man Logan is the first one I would do. Lady Deathstrike is great, but I would wait till either your second run or you get those unique pieces for that adamantium. The good thing about this adamantium, not a lot of characters that are in the meta need that, but Lady Deathstrike and Old Man Logan will need that stuff. So yeah, do both. I would go Old Man Logan first though. All right, since they're delaying the Thanos Endgame shards from Orcus raid event to a Night Stalkers event, would it make sense to extend the Thanos Endgame Showcase event as well? Yeah, of course it would. But I don't know if that's something Scopely wants to do. Sometimes they don't do things that are in the best interest of the players because they want to make a profit. Sometimes they just want to make the players happy. This may be one of the instances that they're trying to just make a profit, but it would be in the best interest of the players if they extended the event for Thanos. And as I'm recording this, only 8 days left on this Thanos Crusade milestones where you can get more Thanos shards. Still don't have that 5th star for Thanos, even though I bought this character. So yeah, I'm getting a very trickle effect. It does not feel good. I'm hoping that that release method, having their shards in arena for Thanos Endgame, is not the only release method. They're talking about a phase 1 and phase 2. I hope he has a traditional phase 2 release method, but it could just be some shards and milestones and things like that. I'm hoping that's not where we get the majority of shards for Thanos from. Hey, ValleyFlyin, hope your dad is getting better and hope you have a good time at the wedding. Yeah, my dad is getting better just from me being there, helping him with his physical therapy, getting him moving a lot more. Just there was some significant improvement just with that. The good thing, this has on his heart, his brain. He had a stroke previously, and there was actually some improvement from that standpoint, but his muscles got so weak. So if he recovers or not, it's just a matter of him staying consistent with his exercises and doing it, making sure he's eating food and drinking water, staying hydrated, things like that. And hopefully the wedding is fun. I'll be there towards the end of the week, so we'll still be making the normal videos on the schedule towards the beginning of the week. But as the week ends, I will be bringing my camera to the wedding in New Jersey, and hopefully can still make a lot of videos. I think the schedule is going to be a little more loose than it was in Hawaii where I was helping my dad. But anyway, first question, are there any characters or teams you want coming to the game in the future? Yeah, there's a lot of characters that I want to come to the game. I get this question asked from time to time on this mailbag video. I think my answer always changes, and I think what I want to come to the game changes on a week-to-week basis. Right now, probably more mutants, especially the mutants that I saw in the X-Men animated series back in the 90s. That would be cool. Or some of the mutants from the updated X-Men 97 that we saw. So right now, more mutants coming to the game. Second question, is there a possible chance that future that Galactus or Onslaught could come to the game, since it was possible for Odin and Professor X to come to the game? So Onslaught, yes, that's a normal size character. The problem that we're having with Galactus, though, unless they bring him down to like scale him down to like a Dormammu level, we'd be kind of hard to bring him to the game with the current tech the game, because the hitboxes weren't designed for large characters like Galactus. They're designed for like animations of characters at the normal size. So with the graphics update, this is one thing that I was hoping that they could switch up. I'm not sure if the tech from the graphics update allows them to have bigger characters in the game like we would have for Galactus or something like that. But I hope, at least if they don't have it right now, hopefully what the graphics update and these over-the-air changes allow them to do something like this, change up the way the hitboxes work and allow bigger characters, allow different type of game modes. But we will see. Definitely Onslaught could come to the game though. They could do that right now if they wanted to. What's good, Valley? I was literally unlocked Old Man Logan yesterday, Sunday. Hooray. Yes, congratulations. That is a great character. One of the best characters in the game still, even with more counters and things. Even him out of the arena meta, still one of the best characters in the game. Really hope to enjoy Cosmic Crucible. Should I put him on Cosmic Crucible defense or keep him for offense? If defense, which team is good and which room would you recommend? Thanks, Valley. Couldn't get him without you. So last season, I would say the Mercs for money were a little more challenging on defense. This season, I have Old Man Logan for offense, and a lot of the reason is because of these Annihilators here. Also is a great counter to someone that has a full Illuminati with Captain Britain on defense. But normally I'm using the Mercs, or at least last week during this season with Annihilators, using the Mercs for money here. Old Man Logan, Deadpool, Pandapool surviving was key because Deadpool comes back to life a lot, Pandapool comes back to life a lot. And if you get those revived onces on Old Man Logan, Gore doesn't remove them. He's coming back to life with that revived one. So good counter for the Annihilators. Ended up using a different team here today because I felt that counter, while it did work last week, it wasn't reliable. It worked every single time last week, but I felt that with some bad RNG, we would have got smashed. So that's a good option here. Another good option is a team with Black Knight. We didn't use Old Man Logan here because we used them. We used a different team, but yeah, Black Knight is a good place to use Old Man Logan as well. And what we did today was just kind of use it on a Darkhold team. This was kind of a fun matchup. Smash them, overkill, because we kind of already beat the other rooms. So we just kind of used our Illuminati and Old Man Logan here to beat this weaker team in room one. But yeah, offense, short answer. Old Man Logan is probably a little more effective on offense this season than he was last season. So offense over defense. Hey, Valley, hope your dad is getting better. Thanks, brother. He is. He's just got to do his exercises, right? Second Dark Dimension 8 Cosmic / Legendary node. Can't get past it. Barely even scratch it. My best run, I was able to take it down a Sasquatch. What's the best option for those nodes? They're really hard. I have Gear 19 on everything except SK. I'm guessing that's Skrull. Any advice? It's already been 3 to 4 days on this node with almost no damage. Any options? But Mephisto would be great. Thanks. So you're right here. You're way past my brother. So his question is, what team are you rocking? And I'm not sure what team you're rocking, but this is what I am doing, my brother. So I don't know if this helps. I am bringing Mephisto. We have Mephisto all built up. Super Skrull, and I went with Old Man Logan. I think he's a great character, like we talked about previously in this video. Endgame Thanos, Gladiator. If I didn't have Mephisto, I probably would bring up Gore, not so much for Dark Dimension 8, but more for Arena and his value in Arena, his value in Cosmic Crucible defense. Now, if I didn't have Mephisto, and maybe I didn't want to bring up Gore, probably would end up doing a legendary character like Black Cat or Green Goblin, just because I'm using him a lot. Void Knight also has some value, but I think Black Cat or Green Goblin Classic would give you a little more value in Dark Dimension 7. But that's who I'm doing. I'm not sure how tough to node is or what team you're bringing. These characters are already built up, so hopefully they're good. And Valley Club, if you are someone that's already in that legendary cosmic section, going through that, have managed to beat that without Mephisto, let me know in the comments what team that you used to beat that. So that's it for today. Let me know which character of that Vigilante team that you're building up. And hopefully you got some value from this video, helping you to decide which characters to put your resources on. If you did get some value in this video, leave it a like. It is free for you, tremendously helps the channel. And if you want to see everything about the new Night Stalker scene that's coming, make sure to check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out.